Alright, should we try this again? This mistake may have been on my part. It turned out that, the error was on my head and my headset was changing the wrong audio output. So let's try this again. Let me get on here, get all the information sent out. Bear with me, everyone. It's like I was told a few minutes ago that we all start. This is all a learning process, and I'll get the usual word out. Let everyone know that I'm online. Uh, Edit this. I could fix that. All right. So we'll get back up. Let's load up F1. Hope I can hear the music on here. There's got to be a way to monitor this. It seems like the monitor's going to the internal speaker and not the uh, the audio. I don't get why it's outputting to the damn it's going to my computer speakers for some reason. That's not what I want. God, what the fuck?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Alright, this is. Let me try to get the chat on my phone to make it easier for me to see. Stand by one more time. Sorry about this. Let's see. Okay, good. It's actually working here. Holy crap. Alright. Hey, back. What's up, dude? You didn't miss much either. First test I'm doing is I'm taking Trinity's advice, looking for music that was streamed. I did look into the options while watching her stream, and we'll wait for it to load up. Ugh. That's good to hear. Thanks for your help. Appreciate that. Alright, here we go. So we go down to options. I did check the audio settings for the soundtrack. Oops, wrong one. Where's soundtrack? There we go. I did check what it says here. Selecting theme is streamer friendly, so let's hope that fixes the problem. If it gives me another strike, it's probably going to be because of the F1 intro. I don't know who the composer is for that. I don't know if it's going to be Formula One World Championship Entertainment that's going to ban me or not. But I guess we'll find out. In the meantime, let's get back to the breaking point. Oh, so it's chapter 4. I thought it was chapter 5. I guess I'm going to need to fix that. Oops. Anytime, Trinity, you help me out, I help you out. You know me on Twitter. If you fuck with me, I'll fuck back with you. But if you help me, let's see. I thought this was chapter 5. So we got a new female driver named Callie Mayer. She was racing in Formula 2, if you missed my stream last night. And of course, she won. And she seems kind of arrogant too, but not as bad as Devin, thank goodness. Alright, check my news and everything. It's probably just the usual junk. Yeah, biggest surprise of the season. Oh. Oh, not her again.
Let me guess, you saw the race, couldn't be prouder, and everyone in the office wouldn't stop screaming.
Well, that saved me a few minutes. Guess I'll speak to you later then.
Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
How are you, Mum?
Oh, I couldn't be prouder, Cal. That was one hell of a race. Everyone in the office wouldn't stop screaming.
Shut up.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll find out in a couple hours.
Honestly, the way you're driving, I think we're going to have to change your name.
What's here this time?
Callie Winner. You've got this in the
Wow.
bag, Cal.
How original.
Oh, okay. That is the kind of award-winning journalism that we really do
check
need
the
right
news
now.
while she's
But
doing this.
one race at a time, okay?
That sounds like Casper talking. Is he looking after you?
Yeah, always.
For real this
Actually,
time.
I've got
That's
a meeting
hilarious.
with him that I'm running a bit late for, so I've got a dash. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, sweetheart. Call me tonight and well done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing about Piastri was hilarious last year. Apparently, there was a report that Alpine was going to get Piastri, but that turned out to be bullshit, so he ended up going to McLaren as a result. F1 silly season. Wait, Audi's coming back now? Oh, 2026 as an engine supplier. Nice. Social, it's probably the usual. See if there's anyone here I know. Any channels I would recommend. Anthony Davidson, Martin Looms, Maxime, Kurt Summers. They don't have any here, but over the course of the series, there are some actual YouTubers that were used in this. One I strongly recommend is a guy named Arva. He does some great Formula One videos. One of my favorite series was called Survive, which basically where he takes the AI, sets it to maximum, and sets damage so a single hit will cause terminal damage to your car. Survive Monaco is freaking hilarious, and his goal is just to get one lap done. So I strongly recommend checking out his channel. I would be too with all these calls if it's anything like Breaking Point 1. Let's check email. Yeah, no cameras. Wow. He's like me. I mean, I hate hearing my voice, and I hate seeing myself on camera. Tire strategy. Let's see. Anything else I can say? Yeah. And let's see. Checking your availability. Interview time. As long as another thing that I've noticed that they've gotten rid of, there was this one interviewer named Claire who I fucking hated. She always got in my face after every race and asked the stupidest questions. Even saying, I mean, like lightly brushed on, it's like, "Oh, you had a very aggressive run this time. What happened to you?" I was like, "Fuck you, Claire." They took her out of 22. Good riddance. I never want to see her again. All right, let's go to chapter 4. Oh, this is chapter 5. Okay. Several weeks later. Only a handful of races remain in the 22 campaign. Connor Sport's still looking to make their mark in the sport during their first season as part of the F1 grid. Another question.
Hey, boss. Got another one for you.
I'm sure you do. No options? We're getting some negative press regarding the quality of the finish of some of the items. It's not to our usual standards, of course. Bitch. More news than social. Are you kidding? Please don't ring the phone. Please don't ring the phone. Please don't ring the phone. Oh, hi, Davidoff.
Davidoff?
Connor, just thought I'd call for a catch-up.
Wait. What time is it where you are?
Doesn't matter. I wanted a report before the race.
Ah, right. I did ask them to send across all the data to you. Perhaps they forgot. I'll make
Greenville?
sure to,
That's new.
No, I got it all here. Busy man, Andrea. I don't have time to read all that. How's it all look?
The car is running well, data's solid. Whole team seems confident, and based on the forecasts, we're sticking to the original tire strategy as we discussed. So we'll see.
Good. And the boys?
Keeping to themselves, so no fireworks. Aiden's been a little quiet, but that's usually
I've been down that road back.
And Devin,
My ex-girlfriend and I used to do a
Oh, well,
podcast, and editing that,
oh,
as well as a show we did,
Right.
was hell.
Well, keep up the good work. Good luck.
God,
Speak after.
I do not miss that at all. I'm not gonna go raw footage like DSP. Believe me, I don't ever want to be like DSP. Not to mention he's a dick in real life. I've had my personal experiences with him. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep it with streaming for now. Social, yeah, there he is. This guy here, Arva, he is great with his YouTube videos. I recommend checking him out. see, well, Sean Hale. Tiamat Marduk, he's another good one. I'd recommend checking out his streams. Let's see who else. Oh, David Croft. You'll never get tired of hearing his voice. Not many Formula One addicts like him because he replaced the late great Murray Walker. And I admit, I'd gone to Formula One way after Murray Walker retired and has since passed away, rest in peace. But I remember hearing him when I played Formula One 97, I think it was. It was on the PlayStation 1, but I played it on PC. But yeah, I just keep remembering him going, look at this, every time I did a pass. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. I know I'm going to get shit from the F1 fans. Bear with me, I'm a Yank. I didn't even watch NASCAR back then. I didn't start watching NASCAR until 2001. Let's see, team dinner update, man. Weekend preview. Let's see, attachment. It's probably just going to show information on the track. Yep. Suzuka's a challenge. I remember playing Suzuka all the way back when I played Pole Position 2. It was the hardest track in the game. And they even recreated everything, including the iconic Ferris wheel in the background. God, I can't believe I've been playing racing games since then. That just showed my age. And I'll just get it out of the way. I'm 49 years old. I don't care. I mean, I get teased for my age. I don't fucking care. To me, age is experience. Tell that to the PlayStation fanboys who think they know everything when they haven't even touched the 2600. Alright, let's race. Oh, come on. Again? Really, dude?
Hey, boss, got a couple of minutes?
Let's see. As usual with the movie industry, there's been a delay in production. Blah, blah, blah. It'll take place next season. No. Fuck the film. Our team's more important. We're racing. Fuck you, Davidoff. Dude. That's a fucking compliment. I seriously appreciate that. I would love to be in my 20s again. I can fix off some of the fuck-ups I've done in my past life. Alright, solid start to the race. Sees ain't no pace for one of his better performances behind the wheel of the Connor sport car. I don't like where this is going. Oh, thank you, Trendy. I appreciate that. That's so sweet of you. Alright, let's see how Devin fucks me up this time. What's the objective? 8 laps remaining. Fun.
Okay, mate, I need you to push before the pit window opens. Push, push.
Overtake about 3 blocks before lapping. Alright. In the words of David Croft, it's lights out, the way we go! So Bottas is P8, okay, I'm P11. Amoy Sonoda. I don't want to hear you swearing over the radio either. Yuki Tsunoda has a bad tendency of swearing when he's on the radio. It's hilarious.
Use your overtake button.
Yeah, I know.
To utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Wait till I get P. Oh, bonus objectives finish ahead of Butler. Nice. When's the pit window? Oh.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
At least Sainz is in DRS range. And for those who don't follow Formula 1, I'll explain what DRS is. You see those green bars on the track? That triggers a function called DRS, which is short for drag reduction system. What it'll do is it will open the rear wing. It'll open the flaps so that allow my car to get a little more horsepower to overtake someone through a slipstream. The rule is you can only use it in DRS zones, and you need to be once. Oh no.
Another pit stop here at Suzuka. This time it's Aiden Jackson coming in. He's been making steady progress today.
Yeah, I prefer wing mode like this on most games, but in Forza Horizon 5, I play a cockpit.
There's chaos in that garage.
I'm one of those immersion types.
Wheels on the car at the moment, Crofty. Aiden Jackson looks on in despair. Here comes that spare wheel now.
Oh, really?
It's a long, long time to wait to
really?
stand in the cockpit. What is going on down at Connorsport?
Oh my
well, the
god.
Tyre is finally out of the garage and on
the
car.
I'm being sabotaged.
Aiden Jackson's back out in the race, but it's a long time in the pit, and that will cost them dearly.
I'm being sabotaged. Objective updated. Reclaim 8th. God damn it.
What was that? How many places did I lose? Okay, try not to worry about that, Aiden. Just focus on the race, get your head down, and let's put it back.
How many places did I fucking lose?
I'm sick of this!
I agree, Aiden. I agree. Fuck. And it's lights out, and here we are again. So I'm back to P13. Ugh. Get out of my way, Lando. Oh, you son of a bitch. Thankfully, I can rewind. That's one thing I do not like about Gran Turismo. You can't rewind. Oh, fuck. I gotta pay attention, dude. I'll get your comments in a second, everyone. I just gotta get to it straight. Don't want to rewind too much. This is a hard course. Still the hardest, of course, is Monaco. I usually get P1 in a lot of races, but in Monaco I get like P13.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
By the way, Trinity, you're not the only one. I owned a Genesis when I was in college. I was a Sega fanboy at the time. But I did not deny how good the Super Nintendo was. I used to rent that like every other weekend. Eventually, in '97, I ended up buying a used Super Nintendo. There were a lot of great games on it that I missed. Now I have them all emulated on my Steam Deck. Believe me, I'm not one of those physical types. I would not have no room nor money for physical. I emulate. I admit I emulate, and I'm damn proud of it. Got my Steam Deck running everything all the way up to the Nintendo GameCube. Retro collecting is such an expensive hobby, especially when you look at the extremist collectors today. You got resellers, you got companies like WADA and Heritage Auction. Fuck you. Who was that? Signs. Fucking Ferrari. Oh, believe me, I drive for a living, so I need to keep my ass on the road. But getting back to what I was saying, you got like Heritage Auctions and WADA locking up games in what I call WADA prisons. If I go like to an event like Too Many Games, and I see their setup, and I just want to take a sledgehammer to every WADA prison there is and free the games that they're meant to be played. I kind of wish I was going to Too Many Games this year, but because of money reasons, I'm not going to be able to make it. It's probably helpful
Okay, gap to the car behind.
because I'm not sure if you saw in the news
seconds.
over the weekend. The biggest road between where I live, which is outside of DC, and Philadelphia, is I-95. There was a truck fire underneath one section of I-95, and the entire section collapsed. I don't remember exactly where in Philly. I'm going to have to ask my Philadelphia friends about where it was. But I-95 is going to be out of commission for months. Oh, I didn't realize I got P7. Oh, cool. The question is, where's Butler? But yeah, Philadelphia's going to be out of commission for a while. So I'm thinking maybe it's best I don't go to Too Many Games, which is actually next Friday. It sucks because I have a lot of friends on YouTube. I'm gonna recommend them on the stream. But yeah, it's best I don't go. Ah, fuck yeah! Never got paying attention on the road. I practice what you preach, Todd. Practice what you preach. But again, back to the channels I recommend. I usually meet up at Too Many Games. The first one's called Drink a Beer and Play a Game. It's two guys, Brian and Jim, that are based out of Philadelphia. Been following them for about 7 years, 8 years, I can't remember what it was. It's just funny though, because I'm not much of a beer drinker. I'm a caffeine drinker, but I don't drink much beer. Only do once in a while. But their channel, I mean, they used to do like all these reviews for games originally, and they even added what they call a beer requirement meter, which basically means if a game is shitty, you have to drink more beers to actually get more into the game.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by.
Even though it doesn't work all the time. It's like,
5 seconds.
one, Jim was he actually likes the rings in Superman 64, and since then I have been teasing him about that. Another channel, I know the name's gotta sound weird considering how I act, but the channel's called Console Wars. You were mentioning about Genesis and Super Nintendo earlier, but that's what these guys specialize in. They've done 100 episodes. There's originally two guys named Greg and Dan. Greg played the
Okay,
Nintendo
keep an
guy.
eye on that gap ahead, please.
And Dan played Sega.
3.7 seconds.
Unfortunately, a few years ago, Greg had some personal issues he had to take care of. I won't go into details though, because even I don't know what the situation was. Plus, I don't know Greg personally, but I do know Dan. And he left, but he was replaced by another guy named Pat. Pat's fucking hilarious. He has really changed the Super Nintendo role a lot. In fact, tonight they're going to be doing a stream
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel
called
remaining.
Edward 40 Ounce Hands. Basically what they're going to do is they're going to tape balls of beer to their hands, to their wrists, and try to drink them while playing games. He's doing it for his 40th birthday. I'm looking forward to seeing it, so I might get on there and say hi to him. But if you guys are on there, I recommend checking it out too. Tell him I sent you. And send Dan congratulations, because the show's kind of on hiatus. Reason being is because Dan and his wife Samantha just gave birth to a beautiful baby girl named Leela. And I can understand fatherhood's going to be taking a lot of his
If
time.
you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
The last of the two, oh, actually there's 2 more. I've got one more. It's actually 2 channels. One's called Cannot Be Tamed. It's a girl named Pam who, I admit, I don't know Pam that much. I know her co-host. Pam does reviews of games and her own personal takes on them. But she also does a podcast called Point and Drink Adventure with another girl named Michelle, aka Petey Puff, who has a channel called Petey's Power Hour. And I usually catch up with Petey at MagFest. We talk mostly about hockey and all, but she's a Virginia person, but she likes the Flyers, so we kind of have a little rivalry there. And also, the last Trinity, there's another guy named Blade Blur. He's cameoed on a couple episodes of the previous guys that I mentioned. But he's based on your area. He's based in California. And he's done some work with Toys for Bob, you know, the guys behind Spyro, Spyro and the Crash remakes. He streams more on Twitch, but I catch up with him once in a while on here. So, yeah, give those guys some love. I'll put links to them in the description after I'm done the stream. But, yeah, I'm going to miss seeing them. Those guys are fun. And I didn't realize while talking that I'm in P1. Holy crap. So I guess I am ahead of Butler. Fuck you, Gavin. Phone timed out, so I'll check on the chat after I finish this race. Let me check my tires. Yeah, they're getting a little warm, but I should be okay.
Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now.
Why do you care? I only got like a lap and a half. I can't remember the name of the new, can't remember the name of it. Basically like crew chiefs in NASCAR. I can't remember the Form 1 name. It's, oh god, what is it? The previous guy that was named Jeff, he was annoying. In fact, when you're at Monaco, there was always this meme of him He always begins by saying, "No heroics in the Centavat, please. We're on the top of the ground and we can't afford to have any damage." It's like every race. So, no heroics in the Centavats kind of become a meme. In fact, I'm going to try to see if I can get an image of my car. I don't know if I can do that on here. I have to go to the menu. But my hood actually says, in that quote, "Keep calm and no heroics in the Centavats." I haven't got it here because I had to earn it. Hopefully I'll have enough pit points soon to get it in the last one of the pit passes. Won't be able to play in this mode, but I'll be able to play it in my career. In fact, if you go on my Twitter page, I forgot, it might still be my Twitter banner. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm still 15 seconds ahead. I eat up the difficulty on this. I just set it to normal. Alright, so I got another 30 seconds I should be done. Provided there's not another fuck up. Oh, I'm good.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I got like a third of a lap left to go. Why are you telling me that? Well, that chicane and this should do it. And there's the win. Let's see what I missed on chat. Yeah, see where it says Connor Sport there? Hashtag Connor Sport. That's where it says keep calm and no heroics in the Centavat.
Meanwhile, at the other end,
Oh, they're playing the F1 theme. Uh-oh.
Jackson's frustrations today.
Yeah, they've had car problems all season long, Crofty. They've had a bad
Yep, they brought it back to Karen's. Not as bad this year.
And Connor Sport won't be proud of that. It's the longest pit stop we've had this season. Not the sort of record any team wants to set. A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
And Red Bull's at the top again. Big surprise. Yeah, this is kind of an F1 tradition.
Well, Aiden, I'm sure you already know what I'm going to ask. That pit stop looked like a nightmare.
Just a side note, that's not Claire. That's Natalie. I can't remember her last name, but she does actual reports for Formula One. See, you already know what I was going to ask. The pit stop looked like a nightmare. I'm going to be an asshole.
What can I say? First the car issues, and now this. I'll keep driving, that's all I can do. But I'm looking forward to the day when the rest of the team can get their act together.
Well, there is a lot of talk on social media about whether Devon is actually getting preferential treatment by the team.
No.
So do you think, is there any truth to that, or is it an unfair assumption?
I'm just going to say no comment.
I couldn't possibly comment about that. I'll let everyone draw their own conclusions.
Well, Aiden, the list seems to get longer. Car reliability, you and Devon bumping wheels, and now issues in the pit lane. Huge mounting problems at Connor Sport. Has there been any talk at all about what the team might do next season, considering that you and Devon just don't seem to get along?
Ooh. Say it open offers. That's gonna piss off a lot of people. Should I? And there's only 2 people in here, but you guys vote. Going once. going twice. All right. In the words of Botchamania, fuck this company.
If I'm being honest, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't open to any offers next season. That's just business. So who knows what will happen next year.
And finally, I've got to ask you about this. It has
Sounds like a
been
plan.
reported that Mercedes have agreed a deal for George Russell to play a small part in the latest Throttle Zone movie. What do you make of that?
Throttle Zone, really?
I've always thought George would make a great actor, actually. I mean, he's got his own suit, he's ready for the red carpet. He's got a lot to offer outside of
I don't
F1
picture
world,
George
so,
Russell as an actor, though.
Yeah, I'm pleased that he's finally getting the chance to show us all what he's got.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. And tell Claire I said that too. This is gonna be fun. Oh. News. Hi, Davidoff.
Talk to me.
About what? You saw the race, right? What is there to say?
Thought you could do with blowing off a little steam.
What is even the point in wasting any more energy? If it's not the car, it's the team. If it's not the team, it's the car.
No one seems to care how much effort I'm putting into all of this.
Which is why you need to double down. Listen, I promised I wouldn't say anything, but the top three are talking, Aiden.
Red Bull?
What?
Red Bull?
What?
They've already reached out to us. Looks like there might be some last-minute negotiations on the cards, but keep that to yourself, okay?
Yeah, of course.
No doubt there'll be some wrangling. You're contracted for another season, but your tenacity has been noticed.
Wow, I don't know what to say.
Don't say.
I wonder if he's trying to fake me out.
I hate to admit it, but
Again.
Connor Sport can't keep up with you, Aiden. Just do me a favor, would you?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I need you to push as hard as you can to get as much out of you before I lose you to a better team. Can you do that for me?
Of course. No problem.
You know, this is gonna sound really weird.
You know I'm here whenever you need me.
Do you know who he reminds me a bit of? Vince McMahon. He's gonna hype me up, and then he's gonna shit on me at the last second. I'm gonna be future endeavored. But if it means I end up going to a team like Red Bull, I'll be okay with that. Damn, 1.4 million followers. I'd be fine with that. I think I'm at 1,400. I'm okay with that. I'm actually surprised people want to follow a troll like me. And yes, I love being a troll. It's fun. Yeah, I think I already said it. He reminds me of Vince McMahon. Unless the stream's behind a few minutes. That's an apology. Yeah. I wonder if Valtteri Bottas got an apology like this 2 years ago at Monaco. Because he had some tire situation, but they couldn't even get the original tire off. They ended up having to retire from the race. Even though that's not the best thing that came from Monaco 2021. Or was it 22? I can't remember. There was an incident where they had like a head-to-head. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think Sebastian Vettel was one of them. It was with another car. And then all of a sudden, the TV stream cuts to an incident of Lance Stroll by himself jumping over a curb. It has become a meme in the Formula 1 community. If you ever get a chance, look up Lance Stroll Monaco or the words "We need to know." Because Derek Cross' reaction was like, "What has happened? We need to know what is going on." It's fucking hilarious. Everyone puts in like for one thing, like when someone's about ready to score a game-winning touchdown and it cuts to Lance Stroll. Arva called it out. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm getting tired of this." I can't blame him, but goddamn, it was funny. Reach down Nigel Mansell's racing gloves. I can only imagine how much those go for. Alright. Chapter 6.
You saw it, right? The pit stop? How am I supposed to deal with that?
I guess Akkerman.
I know. I want a chance to prove what I can do, though. In a top-tier seat. I deserve it. I've heard there might be interest. I can't stay here.
I won't want to stay either.
Okay. Well, what would you do?
So, what advice did you give him?
Well,
yep, called
I
it.
told him to try to stay calm, see out the season, and then go to the final team meeting. See if that changed his mind.
Where were you at this point?
Oh, I was busy getting Callie ready for the final race of the F2 season.
I guess I'm playing as Callie in the next round. Yep, final race is the F2022, and they always end at Yas Marina. Callie finds herself within touching distance of the Formula 2 Championship at the season finale in Abu Dhabi. Yep, we're going back to Yas Marina. Oh, God, more email. Hi, Casper. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's Evelyn.
I know why you're calling,
Hi,
but
Mom.
make it quick because I have to keep my head in the game.
Of course, darling, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't call to wish you luck.
Thanks, Mum, but luck really won't do anything. I need a clean strategy and just to keep my head, that's all.
Look, which you do, and you will. Just breathe, Cal, okay? You've already put the work in. Now all you need to do is get out there and do what you always do. Yeah?
Yeah, you're right.
Who knows? If you bring this one home, I may even call your father to gloat a little.
Mum, not now.
Are they separated?
Oh, I'm just trying to lighten the mood a bit.
I know. You'll be watching, right?
Just try and stop me. Race fast, honey.
I get a bad feeling about this one. Yeah, first female F2 champion. I'd love to see that. And of course, we'll get the usual Formula 2 is woke, Give it a break, people. Natalie Pinkman, that's her name. Okay. I just couldn't remember her name. Email, yeah. I can understand those. Those are more arcade-style racing games. I haven't played the latest test drive games, though, but Need for Speed I enjoyed. I'm looking forward to when the last one, can't remember the name of it, you might know it, when that gets released on EA Play. I mean, it's been several months. I'm sure it's going to be coming to Gameplay soon, or EA Play soon. I keep wanting to call it Gameplay because it's on Game Pass. But again, it's like you said, there's the benefit of Game Pass. Being able to play all this stuff you never knew you'd enjoy. I mean, F1, Yakuza. I mean, I never thought I'd become a Yakuza. Persona. I fucking love Persona 5. I need to go back through 4. And I don't know if I'm going to play 3 Portable because of the reload that's coming out. But I fucking love Persona. And I'm ready for that for P5T because adding Persona plus XCOM. I don't care if it's on Game Pass. Shut up and take my money. I absolutely love tactics games like XCOM. Alright, let's see how the race turns out.
The final race of the season now well underway here in Abu Dhabi. A few different drivers in contention for the F2 Championship. But here's the favourite, Callie Mayer.
She's been so consistent this season, so fast. My money's on Mayer for the championship, no question.
If she can finish high enough, the title belongs to her.
It's nice that the subtitles don't match. I kind of like that. That's originality. Yeah, based on top 3.
It's looking good, Callie. Come on, a podium should clinch this for
How many
us.
laps?
Then podium it is.
5 laps. Well, I'm sorry, 6 laps. And no, whoa! I forgot no DRS in Formula 2. Oh, there is DRS. Oh. It was overtake that I don't have. Oh, I love Project Gotham. My favorite though in the series was, well, actually, if you remember, those are predecessors on the Dreamcast called Metropolis Street Racer. I absolutely love that game, especially the time difference, because you were playing in, if I remember, it was New York, London, and San Francisco. And it all ran in real time. I was also in Japan. But yeah, they eventually made Project Gotham. My favorite, though, I think was Project Gotham 3, which was a launch title for the 360. And I still remember walking into the garage. Yeah, I swear to God, that we take advantage of it now, but to me, that's what I thought it looked like when you play on the Series X. Four was okay, and unfortunately, after that, Bizarre Creations was bought by Activision. The only racing game they came up with was 4, which I thought was okay. But between that, they had another game came out called Split Second. It was published by the D Company. I won't say their name because I'm sure I'll get a strike for it. But I fucking love Split Second. That was arcade racing at its best. In fact, I still wish they would have made an arcade version so I could go to Dave & Buster's and play it with some others. That game was so much fun. And the worst part was, it even teased the second season. But then, the D decided to shutter Black Rock Studios. It pissed me off so badly. It's like, you had such a great game. You could have sold Black Rock to another studio. Hell, Microsoft would have picked them up. It would have been a dream come true for me. And this is before Phil went on his buying spree. I will never forgive Disney for shuttering them down. Oh shit, I said the word. Nice knowing you all. My channel was fun while it lasted. But yeah, I will never forgive them. If I remember correctly though, this track's in Forza Motorsport. I know it's in 6, I don't know if it's going to be in 7. Or if it'll be in the new one, but I prefer racing the Yachts Arena at nighttime. The place is gorgeous. Especially, I mean, when we get to it, I'll show you. Alright, should be right around this turn here. On now. Shit. There it is. You see that purple building over there? At nighttime, they have all the LEDs on in there. It is absolutely beautiful to look at. I've never been to Abu Dhabi, but if I ever do it, get over my fear of flying. Hell, I haven't flown since 2006 when I used to go to E3. But if I ever go to Abu Dhabi, I'm stopping at Yas Marina. I want to see this place in person at night. That is just beautiful. I know in Formula 1, this race is done at nighttime. I figured if you want Formula 2 would do it, because they usually race the day before Formula 1. Also be easier to watch live because F1 daytime races usually go. They start like 7:55 a.m. here on the East Coast. If I lived where you are, I'd stay up for it, but I'm usually in bed from like 4 to 11. So I have to watch the race time delayed. And I have to avoid looking at my phone because I know I'll get spoilers. Yeah, you need to try split second. I don't know how much it is. I think I got it on both Xbox and Steam. The problem is, and I know I'm going to sound like a hypocrite in saying this after the whole Starfield thing, but the PC version capped at 30 frames a second. There is a patch to make it run at 60. But for some reason, it keeps uninstalling the patch and resetting all my data, so I went back to playing it on Xbox. I mean, yes, I'm fine with Starfield being at 60. I'm sorry, being at 30. But racing games need to be at 60. I will never forget the first time I saw an arcade racing game at 60 frames a second. That was Daytona USA. My arcade had virtual racing. I thought, damn, this looked good. Because polygonal games back then didn't even run 30. If you look at a game like Hard Drive, there's a perfect example. But back in the day, virtual racing was really good. But then my arcade got Daytona USA. While they're assembling, I saw it turn on for the first time. When I saw it running at 60, my mouth just hit the floor. I really wish the Saturn version did that. Unfortunately, it wasn't powerful enough, or so we thought. It turned out to be shoddy programming. And then, of course, everyone's starting on the bandwagon saying, "Oh, the Sega Saturn's $399. It can't do 2D," which has been proven time and time to be a lie. Nobody wants to play these games. We want the PlayStation. We want Toshinden, which, by the way, is a piece of shit. And then Christmas 1995 came along. What I refer to as the triple threat. We had Sega Rally, which ran at 30. Had Virtual Cop that ran at 30. Most importantly, though, we had Virtual Fighter 2, which a lot of people considered the impossible port. They were able to get 60 FPS in the Saturn in high definition. Granted, back then high definition was 476i or whatever. It was a high res mode. It proved that the Saturn can do 3D. Then eventually had companies like developers like Lobotomy. Look up the game Power Slave. That proved that not only could it do 3D, they could do color lighting. The problem was some developers were just lazy and didn't want to port over the PlayStation version. And that really pissed me off. To this day, I still say that the Sega Saturn is the most underrated console of all time. And I will go to the goddamn grave saying that. I'm glad in hindsight the Saturn's finally getting the love it deserves. Ludwig, what's up, dude? Just having a little discussion while racing. Thank you for joining us. Oh, episode 1 Racer was fun. Did you play it on the arcade version by chance? The one Sega did? Actually, one last turn. Yeah, 40 seconds ahead. I need to fix the AI on this. There it is.
Yes! Yes! Woo! Come on! Yes, Callie! That was amazing! Congratulations! You're the champ!
They cut him off. God, that's cruel.
Callie Mayer, get used to the name. She has her whole career ahead of her, and this is just the beginning. it, as
Yeah.
many predicted she would.
They
A
shown us.
star
They shown
is
us in the
born.
trailer.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
Historic. Well, I mean, someone had to be the first. But I just hope that this shows that talent can get you as far as money.
And what about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Ooh.
Callie,
Yeah, they're
what's it
separated.
like being a woman in motorsports? We're sure everyone wants to know.
I don't know, John. What's it like being a man in journalism?
Danica
question.
Patrick, anyone?
Hot-headed, yes, for sure. But you know, that's kind of what you need in a driver.
And there are other Formula
Let's not forget
1
that
and Formula 2
Callie
drivers.
taking
And
the
female.
championship.
I'm sorry, not Formula 1,
was
Formula
a
2, Formula
big
3.
deal.
Yeah, there
Well,
are female drivers.
Well, for the sport, but really for everyone.
And for you? How did you feel?
It was one of the proudest moments of my career. It was the first time I mentored anyone. Yeah. I was a little sad to be moving on.
So, had you already told Callie about your new job?
Yes, of course. And I told her, how I wished that I could take her with me. But she understood.
And Aidan, had you told him?
No, he was too busy.
Busy?
Preparing to tell the team that he was leaving Connorsport.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for coming. I know Aidan had something he wanted to say, but first I have a matter I would like to address formally.
Of course.
It is no secret that I have been spread a little thin this season. I mean, I own the team, I run the team, it's a lot, okay? Which is why I will be stepping away from the principal role next season. I'll still be pushing Connorsport Racing to be the brand we know it can be, whilst the new principal will be laser focused on performance and results. And we have already found a man to step into that role.
Oh no.
Casper.
What?
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh.
So this is a big step up for me.
This is not what I
I'm really
expected.
looking forward to see what next season brings. It's truly an honor to be on board.
I am sorry for the dramatic nature of the announcement, okay? Humor the man who pays you. We all look forward to working with Casper, yes?
Aiden's not happy.
Then let us continue. Aiden, you had something you wanted to say? The floor is yours.
No, it's nothing.
Oh, that's fucked.
I just wanted to say, thank you, everybody, for all your hard work this
That
year.
is so fucked.
And I'm really looking forward to next season, especially with Casper at the helm.
Oh, fuck you. Asshole. Yeah, I figured. Oh, so we're starting to see it in Bahrain. Alright. Here's what gets me. You saw how Casper has been pushing Callie and hyping her up and kissing her ass and all that. I was under the impression that she was going to end up replacing or working with Casper's new team, but now she's with Connor Sports. Does this mean she's going to end up replacing Aiden? Because we know damn well Devin's not going anywhere. Devin is what we call a pay driver. Basically, that is someone who whose dad runs the company and is able to get them a Formula One team. Lance Stroll's an example. The most notorious one until 2 years ago was a Russian driver by the name of Nikita Mazepin, who drove for Haas Racing. Nikita's father, I think his name's Dmitry Mazepin, I could be wrong, runs a company called Urakali, who was the primary sponsor for Haas. Nikita Mazepin was not good. There's a lot of memes of him wrecking, spinning the car out. He even has a they even have a meme called Mazza Spin as a result. He's been called that as a result. In fact, if you know the Boney M song Rasputin or Rasputin as they pronounce it, somebody did an amazing parody of that called Mama Mazepin. The song's in Spanish, but it you can still catch on because the lyrics are in English. Look it up on YouTube and you'll see what happens. He's pretty bad. Even Crofty's like going off on how many times he's spun. But obviously we had the war in Ukraine, and it was Haas's decision to terminate the contract with Urakali, and as a result, Nikita Mazepin was gone. He was replaced by, if I remember at the time, Kevin Magnussen, who's still racing in Haas. Was seen up with Mick Schumacher, who's not there anymore. But yeah, that's what Devin Butler is basically. He's a pay driver. All right, back to Bahrain. This is the start of the season.
Did Casper being around affect you going into the 23 season?
I have bigger things going on than Casper.
Do you have any regrets about 2023? Anything you'd have done differently?
No, I'm in a good place now. Besides, what's to regret about being the story of the season?
Fuck you. Oh, don't tell me I'm playing as Devin. Please don't tell. Please don't. I'm playing as Devin Butler. Kill me. Kill me now. I can't believe I'm playing as this douchebag. Ugh.
Dad!
Devon.
How's business?
Same as ever, hiring and firing. How's racing?
Oh, ducking and driving.
And being an asshole.
Prepared?
Of course, I've double-checked the strategy changes. I'm just going over my notes now. Everything's covered, just like always. They won't see me for dust.
Spoken like a true butler. Just remember, we've got a lot on the line this season.
Yeah, I know.
Dev, I'm serious. You're carrying this team, don't forget that.
Yeah, well, you keep signing these second-rate drivers. I can't do all the work.
Just remember where we'd be. Where you'd be if this were all to go belly up.
Just trust me, Dad. You've got nothing to worry about.
Yep, there you go.
Devon.
Pay driver.
I mean it. If you don't bring your A game, it's back to the bottom of the pile. Do you really want that?
No. No, I don't.
Just keep it in mind. Now go out there and show me what you can do.
Already on it. I'll get you those points, Dad.
Boy. Speak later.
Alright, so with this third paragraph, I'm going to have to apologize. I was wrong about Mick Schumacher. I thought he was still there. I guess Magnussen's still there. I forgot he's the third or backup driver for Mercedes behind Russell and Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, Alpine replaced Gasly. Nick DeVries has taken over at AlphaTauri. Yeah. And team principals. Alright. Social. You know who I am. Yeah, you're an asshole. Something tells me I want to intentionally wreck him. I know I can't do that. I show the map for Sakir. Let's see. Yeah, Bahrain, International Circuit, Sakir, Bahrain, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay, this is interesting. Unless that's the constructor standings. Okay, 'cause first I thought it said Verstappen and Leclerc changed teams. I don't see two-time world champion Verstappen going over to Ferrari and vice versa. So that might just be Might just be the constructors' ratings.
Welcome to the Bahrain International
intros.
Circuit. And any moment now, our drivers will take to the track and the Bahrain Grand Prix can begin.
Whoa,
we
that
go racing
was
today
a glitch.
around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Fernando Alonso, Russell, Perez, Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Norris, Albon, Oscar Piastri.
Oh, Williams qualifying 11th. That's impressive.
Jackson.
Oh, God, right next to each other.
Sonoda, Bottas, Sargent, Joe, Magnussen, De Vries, Magnussen. And now it's time to
Okay, let's
head
fuck up the
down
last
to
place
track.
spot. I thought it was only in my team, but yeah.
2023
Fix that, Codemasters.
Bahrain. We're about to get going, and I hope you've enjoyed the build-up just as much as we have. The teams are ready on the grid. They're ready in the garages too, but in the commentary box alongside me, are you ready, Ant?
Of course I'm ready, Crofty. New season, new challenges for all of them out there, drivers and teams. I love this part of the year, Crofty. This is where it really kicks off.
I love they zoom in on
And
this
you get to
GRS
showcase
wing instead of
all
him.
that hard work you've done through the winter months. Does it pay off?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? What does the 2023 season have in store for us? We're about to find out.
Okay, Devon, it's a brand new season, you know that, so let's start it as we mean to go on, okay? Okay? Let's get out there, come on.
Devin Butler real. I wonder if that actually is a real Twitter account. We had to try to follow him and just tell him, you know you're an asshole. Let's see what strategy is. Okay, this makes no sense at all. Soft compound tires are designed for shorter distances. It makes sense to flip those around. I'm going to leave it as it is to see how it works. So we're going to box at lap 6, replace them with the hard tires. Wait a minute. I shouldn't be allowed to change my car. Under Formula 1 rules, they have what they call parc ferme. And what that means is after the third qualifying session, or Q3, you have to use the same session, or the same car step you used when qualifying for the third run. So, I mean, I guess it's just for this mode. I'm going to check to see if parc ferme is enforced on my team later on. But, may God have mercy on my soul. Top 5. By the way, you're saying about how gorgeous this game is. Keep in mind, this is in performance mode. Performance is at 120. If I remember, quality has 60 FPS with ray tracing. You know, you don't really see much ray tracing on this. Shit. Fast slap in top 3 for my bonus. Oh, okay. I'm gonna fuck up my wing. Now my wing looks fine. Fucking Ferrari. Ugh. I will say one thing about Ferrari, though. I miss their former team principal, Matteo Binotto. Always joked around that he looked like Cousin Kyle from South Park. But he's involved in a lot of other memes. If you get on the F1 meme channels, he always does a phone call. It's in half of his native Italian and half English. He always begins by calling someone, say, Pronto, certain racer. And it says, it's time for the great Ferrari Master Plan Part B. It basically, the Master Plan B is what they call Spinalla, which basically means wrecking everyone. Spinalla was spelled S-B-I-N-L-L-A, but the B is the red letter B or emoji. I can't remember the name of his replacement team principal. But yeah, Bernardo stepped down after last year's horrendous
Nice work,
season.
mate. That brings you up a place.
By the way, Cherry, do me a favor. There's going to be a pop-up that says DRS enabled. Let me know if my channel tag covers that or not.
Now available.
It should be right about now. There we go. Oops, I hit a cone. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I have got to fix the difficulty on this. I think its difficulty may be set to game journalist mode. Which is ironic to say, considering I used to be a game journalist. I'm hearing a rumble in my car. Yeah, my car's rumbling. I don't know if you can hear it, but I hear it in my headset. It's like on my right side. Wait, lap 6? That's soon? Okay, thanks. Well, if it shows any messages, like if I get a fast slap or anything like that, or there's a collision.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Like I said, if Aiden goes into the pit box, he'll say, like, teammate is in pits. It's just one of the usual race director commands. Or if God help me, if I get a yellow flag, safety car, or caution, or even worse, a red flag. They had red flags this season. Fortunately, only had one so far. The notification won't come during a regular yellow flag if it's in a small section. But if it's a full course yellow or what they call a virtual safety car, it'll pop up.
rainfall expected today. We think it'll stay dry.
Yeah, there you go. It's a dome
like
bubble.
the fastest tyre at the moment.
It's under 138. That's not a bad lap for this course. To add another viewer. For those who joined in, thank you for joining in. My name's Todd. I also go by the name Snark. This is a test run to see if how well Formula 123's breaking point mode runs on my Xbox Series X. So far, we can tell it's working pretty well. But if you're new to the channel, thanks for joining in. Hit that likes button. Make sure to subscribe too if you get a chance. I can use all the hype I can get.
In this lap, push now.
Yeah, I gotta remember that. I have to admit, since doing this on YouTube, the stream quality's been really smooth for me. I remember when I was on Twitch, I was having issues where it's buffering at times, and quality degrading. Looks like it's been good here so far. I'm impressed. I might see about dual streaming, but given Twitch's recent fuck-ups lately, I mean, I may have to take that into consideration. I should be approaching the box anytime now. Here we go. Shit, I may have went too fast. That might be a penalty.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete.
Oh,
see these tyres through to the end now.
I have to admit, it shocks me at how fast F1 pit crews are. Being able to chase tires like that in 2 seconds. That's faster than any other pit times. But I think it's because of the rules, because in Formula 1, every tire gets changed at once. Still, 2 seconds is insane. If this was NASCAR, it would take about 15, 16 seconds. But that's because they have to do 2 tires on one side, and then they have to do the other side, all while filling the gas tank. There is no refilling in Formula 1. I guess because of safety reasons. I know WTF1 did a good job explaining what the reasons. I may have to watch that again. halfway point. But no one else did it yet. Oh, here we go. Stabbins boxing. I guess Russell will be next. Going for the mediums, let's see. Makes sense.
Gap to your teammate behind is 45.5 seconds.
God damn. There we go.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Forgot about that. Maybe I start the next lap.
Hayden's coming in for his stop now.
Right, time for on overtake. Yeah, I've heard about Restream. I haven't tested that out yet. Might look into it a little bit after I finish streaming here. Don't want to go too late because I want to try to get dinner in time for AEW. Like I mean, with all you guys on here watching, it's making these laps go by much faster. I really appreciate that. Oh, another fastest lap. Nice. Up, time to bring out the blue flags. There we go. Blue flag is out. Oh, speaking of which, I mentioned Mazepin earlier. There's another funny moment. During a race, Lewis Hamilton was in front of Nikita Mazepin, who was given the blue flag. And what that means is, if you're a lap ahead or a lap behind someone, you need to let them pass. Mazepin refused to do that, so he kept going on the radio. Blue flags, blue flags.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
And Russell's boxing. At least Magnuson can see it as a blue flag. Thank you for that. Oh, shit. Lord Zealous. I got drop overtake. I got my batteries drained. Hey, Gasly, blue flags. At least I can use DRS. So I just lapped my teammate. I'm surprised I didn't take over and have you wreck him. Oh. Shit! Wow. Surprised my tires have still good grip. Got good grip.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Nice one, Ocon and Fernando Alonso. Oh, god damn it. Blue flags, Ocon. And 2 more laps.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I got a lap and a half to finish this, so I don't think I have to worry about fuel. You son of a... Ah, you son of a bitch. it. White flag.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. That's P1. Verstappen behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
So Verstappen's the only one I haven't lapped yet. It's probably gonna end that way too. And much to my disgust, that's a win for Devin Butler.
We did it! We did it!
Meanwhile, plenty of surprises in the midfield. So where do we start, Ant?
Well, I think we have to look at Connor Sport. For me, they've been the biggest surprise so far, and Butler, he's doing fantastically well.
Thing is, though, they've got to sustain that over the course of the whole season, and that is easier said than done. Certainly what Casper Akkerman will be hoping that this season is better than his last.
Music cut out again.
Here comes your top three making their way down to the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
Surprised they don't walk out like Vince McMahon. Oh, God.
What a start to the season, Devon. You must be happy with that performance.
So, if you're gonna act like an asshole, may as well be an asshole.
Yeah, putting a real shift out there today, Natalie, and pleased to see it pay off, absolutely. Look, I have to secure my reputation as one of the all-time greats, Natalie. You know, every race counts. I've got no time to lose.
Ugh.
Well, you've had your share of run-ins in the past for teammate Aiden Jackson. Crucial question is that behind you? How do you feel about him right now?
You know what I gotta say, even though the truth is, who's the one who really does have an attitude problem?
Listen, Aiden is the greatest F1 driver of all time. You ask him, he'll tell you. What, you think I've got an attitude problem? Aiden has got stealth ego, let me tell you.
Jeez.
You don't know it's there, and then it emerges. He's a handful. Trust me.
Well, Connor Sport surprised everyone by appointing Casper Akkerman as team principal this season. So how do you feel about taking orders from someone that you've got such a history with?
Yeah, we'll turn him into a Karen.
We all know what Casper's like. He's very calm, very considered, and that's great. It's great, but ideally, I wanted a principal I could get my teeth into. You know, I wanted a fiery, passionate Gunter Steiner type. I don't know.
Oh,
But
Gunter
instead,
Steiner's awesome.
I got the Iceman himself. Is it too late to bring back Andrea? Yeah. No.
Wow.
I'm kidding. Ackerman's all right.
Well, you're embarking on a new year, but what would a successful season look like for you in 2023?
Of course, being daddy's bitch.
If my dad thinks I've driven one good race by the end of the season, I'll consider myself a massive success. No, seriously. He's a difficult man to please, and we got to do our best to keep him happy. So yeah, one good race, according to the old man. Can it be done? Watch this space.
Thank you so much for your time.
I can't wait to hear the aftermath.
Great race out there today, just in the highlights.
Why is he moping?
Listen, I know we've had our run-ins, and, well, last season was last season.
He's not even listening.
A fresh start for the team. What do you say?
Huh, Jackson. Yeah, cheers, mate.
Oh my God.
Bin's over there. Yeah. Nice one.
How about the season just gone?
The 2023 season was completely different for Connosport.
How so?
But the car, for one. We'd ironed out the most critical issues, and it was just starting to live up to its potential.
Can we talk about what happened with Devon?
Oh. Yeah. Phone. I didn't want to know. Oh, there goes the phone.
Yeah, what is it?
Now that's how a butler takes care of business.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Carrying the team, Devon, as well as the butler name. I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, went well.
Well, I can't wait to hear what those clowns Akkerman and Connor have to say.
Yeah.
Hmm? You okay, Devon?
What? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I'm, just adrenaline, Dad. I really pushed it out there today, you know, I just need to simmer down a bit.
Of course you do. Let's talk later. I'll be in meetings, but call me whenever you like. I'm proud of your son. Let's just make sure today's result isn't just a one-off. Eh?
Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Oh, this looks interesting from Tiamat Mard, UK. So Devon Butler wants to work for Gunter fucking Steiner. I wonder who'll come up on top of that relationship. Oh, based on his experience with Nikita Mazepin, I'm sure that's gonna be fun. Let's see. Unfortunately, I am going to go ahead and end the stream here for now. For those who got on, thank you so much for joining me. Especially thank you, Trinity Warrior, for all your help. I really appreciate that. I don't know if I'm going to stream Chapter 8 tonight. It depends on how everything goes with the Console War stream that I mentioned earlier. But anyway, if you get a chance, check those guys out. They'll be starting their stream at 10 o'clock Eastern. Hopefully a good crowd will show up for Pat's birthday. But in the meantime, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. And as always, fuck you, Devon Butler. You're an asshole. I hope you get in a wreck. Not a fatal one. I'm not that mean. But make it like Roman Grosjean. Bye, guys.